Hey, what's up everyone? I got another video for you guys this week. I'm going to be working on a couple projects today. Simple ones yet again. I just feel like I just have a few things that I want to get taken care of before I start working on the big projects. But today I got these painted rear bumperettes. I got GT2 seatbelt covers. I got this little cap that I painted for the windshield wiper delete, and then another plug for the inside. And then I didn't film the process of painting this stuff, but I'll go over the materials that I use to get these results. So right now, car's looking still pretty clean, but I really want to color match the bumperettes. I think it looks a lot cleaner on these cars, kind of modernize it a little bit. Eventually, once I start getting a little more comfortable with the car and familiar with it, I'm going to delete them and put that delete plate. But my biggest thing that I want to do on this car is keep it as original as I can, and I want to be able to convert it back to stock when I'm done with it, if and when I do go to sell it. So I keep everything. I've been buying double parts for all the pieces that I am modifying, such as these rear bumperettes. But everything I plan on doing with this car, I can revert it back to factory, and then I don't have to worry about someone not liking this car on the purchase. All right, so let's start with these bumperettes. I got these from a forum member from his car, and he actually did the conversion to do the delete on his, but I've yet to do that so far. I just want to color match them and run that for a little bit, and then once I'm done with the color match, then I'll go with the delete. Here's the products that I used. So since they were already painted, I didn't really have to worry about too much of the prepping of the surface, but I did use this plastic primer. It's a high build primer, and it gave me a nice clean smooth surface after I did it. I did wet sand it with 800 grit sandpaper, and then here's my paint. My base color, Arctic Silver, is going to be 92U, the stock Porsche color. This stuff is fairly inexpensive, 30 bucks for a can, and that did both of these rear bumperettes with still quite a bit of paint left over in it. And then I do use the 2K clear, so this stuff is pretty nice. It gives a really nice gloss finish on it. It does have a hardener, so you have this little red cap that attaches to there, and you have to hit it and then break loose the hardener inside of it. So you got 24 hours to use this clear coat, and then it goes bad. So I use basically a full can of clear on these, so I just get them nice and shiny. All right, so taking off these bumperettes is pretty simple. You have this little cover over here. You stick a little pry tool and lift that up, and then let's come, and you got your exposure to your bolt head. This is a size 6mm. You just kind of reach in there and look for it. Loosening it up. You don't have to take it off all the way. You just need to loosen the bolt. And same for this side. Drop that down. So now all you have to do is just pull this part down here, it comes right off. All right. All right, now with these painted ones, process is just as simple. Kind of have this upper lip right here that goes under this bracket. You slide in there. Kind of different. Make sure you get that top one there. Alright. Now you just kind of I need to go. I just hold it nice and tight against the car so I get a good fit. Alright, just verify that looks good from behind, everything looks nice and level, and then just simply pop these protectors. And that's it. Alright, so the next project that I'm gonna tackle is deleting this rear wiper blade. I don't really think it fits the car very well. I think it'll just look a little bit cleaner and more modern without it. So let's start tackling that. Alright, so nice simple, just kind of pull on the side, expose this nut. I believe that nut is going to be 10 millimeter. Nope, way bigger. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet on this channel, but I am by far no mechanic by any means. I'll never claim it, I'll never try to pretend, but I don't know. always enjoyed driving the cars. That's about the extent of most of my car stuff, but for some reason getting this car has really made me want to do more, and that's something I'm pretty excited. I think maybe the fact that I've always done the BMW stuff and now I'm venturing into something completely different makes it kind of more exciting. But that is the goal on this car. So as you can see, once you get the wiper off, you got the knob and the trim piece, this gasket. Take this gasket off first. Cut the gasket off, and then now it's time to go inside the car. Alright, this is going to be pretty difficult. I'm not even a big person, but man, this thing is tight. So we got to pry off this back trim piece against this window. And like I said previously, I hate doing trim stuff. I feel like things just, this is when you start breaking things and it gets expensive. But so far, this Porsche seems like it's built fairly good compared to what I've worked on in the past. There's an insulation piece back here also. And now we expose the motor, and these look like these are probably 10 millimeter. So I'm gonna go grab a socket. Man, I feel bad for anybody that's over 6 foot trying to get back there. It's definitely a challenge. Make sure the camera's good on it. Let me zoom in for you guys. It's a little bit better for you guys to see. Zoom in a little bit more. And this camera likes to move quite a bit. There we go. Alright, so I picked up these caps from the local hardware store and I measured this out, and it comes to, this opening comes to 28 millimeters. So I found these caps, measured them, and they fit pretty nice and snug right in here. I'll try to see if I can get like a part number for them, but they're just the generic plug that goes in there. What I'm going to end up doing on top of putting this plug in here is I'm going to wrap it around on the inside with some butyl. Butyl is like a sticky adhesive that attaches and it never really dries, but it'll just keep that water from coming through there when I wash the car and hopefully protect the inside. I am going to, it has another hole inside, and I'm just going to use another one of these caps. I bought 2 of them, and I'm gonna pop it on the other side also, and then put some butyl around it, so it'll be nice and sealed from both sides of it. Here's some of the butyl that I was talking about. Just tore off a piece. It's just this tarry kind of sticky stuff. Never really hardens up, but I think it's good for applications like this, so kind of keep any type of moisture out of the car. And stuff it in there. In the hole. So same thing with the inner plug. I just kind of put this butyl right along the inside of it. I'll make a gasket. Push it right up in there. Fully seated. All right. Next. Alright, now it's just going to be a nice easy cleanup. As you can see, that plug fits on there pretty nice and flush. I like that it's not really sticking out, a big bump or anything. It looks like I got a little bit of butyl out here on the outside. That just tells me that I got a really good seal on that. I think it adds a little bit to it, makes it nice and clean. Sometimes less is more, but I think that dramatically updates the back end of this car. All right, so I'm gonna put all these pieces back on there before I put it in storage. Makes it a little easier. Hopefully this YouTube awkwardness is still going away. I feel a little bit better about it. Not as bad as the first couple episodes. I do appreciate you guys giving me some good feedback on everything and kind of helping me out, giving me some good ideas. Right now, there's a true piece in the net. And I'm gonna put that cap back on. All right. Now it's all ready to go back into storage. Hopefully it's going to be a while before I have to take it back out and put it back on the car. Now that I'm thinking about it, there might be one more thing that I should probably do on the back of this car. Something that doesn't really fit in too well is this chrome turbo logo emblem. Just kind of gets lost on here. That's the only real chrome piece on the whole entire car besides the exhaust tips. So, well, I guess the headlights, but I think I might want to get it black. I've done some research on putting black logos on here, but it seems like everybody gets logos that are a little bit smaller. So I do have something that I can paint them with, and should be another quick, easy project. Now I'm realizing pretty much doing everything on this car is pretty quick and easy, so that might be getting old. I need to come up with a different term. But I do have some matte black Plasti-dip. I don't know any other car enthusiast that doesn't have a can of this somewhere. I've used this on the E36, I've used this on the Charger, the wife's car. It's just a really easy thing to spray, and if you mess up, you can peel it right off, and it's never permanent because, like I said, I don't want anything permanent on this car. So I am going to mask off that emblem, and I will spray it with this Plasti-dip and show you how easy it is. All right, so what you first want to do is, my car is pretty much clean, so I'm not too afraid to wipe it down really easy.
Amazing how much stuff gets underneath this thing.
All right, so I'm gonna mask this. It's not real. Basically, you're just going to put a big square around, so you can kind of keep the paint in one spot. Wow, this tape is maybe just getting a little too old. Jeez. All right, let me get some different tape. All right. Oh, really? Hardly ever use this stuff, obviously, but when I do need to use it, it's one simple project. So for those that haven't used Plasti-dip, this stuff is real easy. You just kind of spray it on, and you can basically peel it off like a sticker wherever you don't want it to stick. All right, test spray. All right, so I'm just gonna basically do a nice, easy, simple, light coat on it for the first. And then as I go, I'm gonna build it heavier and heavier. And you want it to be nice and thick. So when you start peeling it off, it's gonna stay and be sticky. And then, wow guys, I think I might not have hit record on that. So if I didn't, sorry. I've already done a top spray on it so I can make sure I get all the top of the logo and then as well as underneath. Right now I'm putting on a little bit thicker and then I'm just kind of following it on both sides. And then a nice coat on the very top to get it nice and smooth. I probably just have a couple more sprays to do and that'll...
Well, the weather's nice. Can't believe it hit 60 degrees today here in Colorado.
All right, so I'm gonna let this dry a little bit longer. Make sure everything's nice and dry before I start peeling it around that emblem. What I think I'm gonna do now is work on these seatbelt trims. How many of you guys have heard about the GT2 covers that look a lot nicer than these bulky trim pieces on these seat belts? As far as I know, they're a real easy, straightforward install on them. Once you get those pieces off, then these will click right on there and it just makes it look a lot cleaner and not as bulky. So I guess that's what we want, right? Like I said, these cars are not very friendly getting in here. So basically on these, what I see is you got to pry these off on the side. They should pop right off. Peeling it just like that, and it comes off this whole piece. So it looks like
maybe this is the harder part. And this seems like it's the plastic trim wasn't the... Oh. Should just wiggle right off. Have I ever mentioned that I don't like working on interior clips?
oh, there it is. There it is. So it looks like it's basically this plastic circle has a thing that goes right over that nut, and it has a hole in it just like that nut, and then the metal piece just goes right through it onto it. Well, just like anything, once you take it off, then it makes it a lot easier. So I believe this piece just slides right on. There's your adjuster. Wow, that was real easy. I like that. That makes it super clean. All functional. A little bit lighter. Nice and simple. I will get the part numbers for these also. I think these were like, shoot, shipping was almost as expensive as the whole part was. I think they were like $11 for or 2 pieces, and I don't even think they're kind of like a universal slide, so you don't need to have a right or a left. They both work. So there's that. All right, here's a close-up of it just in case if you guys couldn't see it. It's really not that big of a deal, but it does keep it from being all bulky and kind of ugly, I guess. I don't know. It's all preference, but all right. Finished up with the interior. Let's check on the emblem. Looks like it's pretty dry to the touch. I'll maybe give it a little bit longer and start peeling. All right guys, I think it's been a good 30 minutes since I last sprayed and heated up. So let's start taking down this. See, it really starts peeling it just that easy. Like I was saying, it's peeling it off real easy. So I got a nice thick layer on there. It's gonna make it real easy to peel off around the trim. Just once it's already come off. Pretty nice when some things come out that easy to show. It's just all about taking your time and making sure you do everything correctly. So now that I got all that off, now it's the fun, satisfying part.
Peeling off the letters.
Use this pick on these really tight areas and just kind of pull it away from the emblem. Alright, now that I got all that off, I just need to clean up all my fingerprints. like a nice new blacked out logo. Alright guys, all finished up on that. Completely changes that rear end. And that's gonna be it for the video today. Not too bad for my latest video, right? I do have my suspension. It did come in. I'm kind of nervous on it because I've never done suspension on a car. I've kind of helped out with my buddy and on previous cars, but this time I want to tackle it all by myself. So kind of nervous on that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos so I can continue doing them. I'd really appreciate it if you guys can comment, like, and subscribe and give me some more support on this, and hopefully that'll get me some more motivation and confidence to tackle the suspension. I'm really excited, and I think that's really what this car needs next. I'm kind of running out of ideas and thoughts on all these small little projects, as you can see. With this car being as clean as it is, it's really hard to kind of find things to do on it. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and let's get this next suspension video started, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.